Milligan. I'm here with RobOlu. Rob, how you doing?
Yeah, I'm great, bro. How are you?
All right. Appreciate you for asking. Now, Mob County 2, someone asked for it on Twitter. The Larrys the other day, they were like, what do y'all want to hear next? Someone was like, Mob County 2, and they retweeted it. What you think about that?
Nigga, I be down for it. It's just like Sensei was really behind all that shit. So it's like I know them niggas getting busier. So it's up to them niggas to be like, it's up for Sensei really to be like, all right, bet, like it's gotta be a priority because he was doing everything. You know what I'm saying? He was making the beats and mixing and mastering everything, and then dealing with a whole bunch of rapper niggas. So it's like, that shit get real tough dealing with a whole bunch of like, what coming with like this music shit. So it's like, if niggas gotta do it, it's gotta be one more unified. Two niggas really gotta like just get down and be like, yo, we're gonna do this Mob County 2 shit. Cause it's like, nigga, I got my shit going on, they got their shit going on, everybody else I was on the tape got their shit going on. So it's like, if niggas could get the time, they just keep getting busier. So it's like, I'm for it, nigga. I'm from the north side, so it's like, it's whatever for me. I'm with it. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right, because now you got to deal with egos even more now, because y'all older. Like, y'all was a little younger when the first one came out and everything. So just like, tell me what's next for Yako and yourself.
Nigga, what's next for me, bruh? Nigga, realizing that I'm the best nigga to ever do this shit. On God, the best nigga to ever touch the mic, best nigga to fucking get on anything I had to do, you know what I'm saying? Just because I believe in myself like that. You know what I'm saying? That's my next shit, my mindset. It's like, I can say I have a project next, but niggas know I record day in, day out type shit. So what's next is realizing my potential and maximizing that shit and realizing where the fuck I'm finna take this shit. Because I don't go to school, I don't got a job right now, so I just make everything I got right now is music. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm finna do this shit, I'm finna do it the right way, and that's what I'm doing right now, showing love to my niggas, making sure niggas see me, niggas making sure I'm on the scene, making sure I'm fresh as fuck, making sure everything is perfect. That's it. That's my next move right there. I got a project, I got a couple singles coming out like over the like next year or over this like the remainder of the year and shit. I got like a lot of hits coming. And I just dropped that Northside Interlude too. My two hits right now is Weed Man and Holy. And my last project was Goddamn Soho. And I was working on a project, but I was like, I'm gonna dish that real quick and focus on these hits. You know what I'm saying? Just make sure niggas know what the fuck how I'm coming. That's it.
On that last CP, you engineered a couple of the songs yourself.
I engineered it all.
You engineered it all. So like, just speak on engineering. You looking at engineering for other folks, or are you already engineering for other
No,
folks?
for sure. Yeah, it's a couple rappers out there that niggas might be listening to, might not be listening to, that I'm engineering for. That like, I'm getting really fired that shit. I taught myself that shit, and it's like when I first started rapping, I was like, yo, I can't keep waiting on niggas to, mix my songs. I rap on the track, and I gotta wait like hella weeks for that shit because niggas be on their own time. Now that I do that shit, I understand what goes in the mind of an engineer. So it's like I taught myself how to do that shit with a couple pointers from my nigga A-Pad, and he just showed me how to do this shit, and then I took off running. So it's like, I plan on taking that shit real serious. Like I look up to like Alex Toomey, Mixed by Ali, goddamn Mike Dean. Those are like the three niggas I look up to. Is just like, like they got the best mixes, and that's who I listen. I like to listen to a lot of shit on the radio and implement that shit in my mixes because I already make different music. So if I can make radio quality shit, once niggas realize that it's on the left field of shit, niggas will be like, this could go on the radio, and that's a whole new wave right there. You know what I'm saying? But it's not like I'm aiming for radio hits. And that's what comes into me mixing my own music. That's the mindset I go in when I mix my shit. So I want to mix like the whole game shit, to be honest. I make a little bit of beats here and there, but my main focus is like engineering and rapping and putting my vocals on shit. You know what I'm saying?
So just speak on Holy. Like Holy and the impact that it had on your career afterwards.
Holy was crazy, bro. The shit that happened was we was at the Larry spot. You know what I'm saying? We pulled up because we all stayed at 3200 with us, Polari, and Larry Lee. Those are the niggas. And we're the niggas that stayed at 3200. We were staying there first. Larry League, no, I think Polari was staying there first. And then we moved, and then Larry League moved. And then Larry League and Polari had linked. But we knew Larry League from like way back. So it was like, all right, bet, we had 3200. So that was the spot. That's where 3200 shit came from. So we was at their spot, whatever. And this nigga Sensei, he be just making beats or whatever. So it was no working. I was like, all right, bet, like, let's do some shit. And he started going through beats, and I heard the whole shit. I just like, when you like got a hit, you know what I'm saying? When you got a shit. So it's like, I made Holy. I was like, send me that shit. And he was like, all right, bet, send me that shit. And then literally, that's what kicked off the whole EP, Holy, because my nigga Marcus Dominic, best producer in the world, and Benny Jess. Nigga fucking, I did Holy that night or the next day. No, I think I did it that night because I wrote to that shit and I had the whole concept. Like, I just had the sound down. Like that, I was gonna call it shit holding, like trying to hold on like this type shit, like gatekeeper trying to hold on, like giving me promotion or giving me like showing me love, like niggas holding all these niggas holding all these niggas holding. But I was like, fuck it, like I'm God sent. I'm God's gift to the world. Like, I'm holy. You know what I'm saying? All my niggas is holy. So it's like, that's how this shit came. Then I did another song after that called Wanna Know. That was the second song on the tape after my mom's intro and shit. And yeah, that's what kicked off the whole tape. I did Holy, then I did Wanna Know that same night. Like, it was like, I got home at like 3, did Holy till like 6. And I was like, okay, this shit Ryan. I mixed it, did whatever, and then I did Wanna Know right after that. And then that was kicked off the EP. My nigga, shout out Nasker, shout out my nigga Deecha that set up the whole video and shit. That was the stupid plug, you know what I'm saying? They really hooked that shit up, and that shit did wonders for my shit. It brought a lot of eyes to my shit. Shout out John Tanners, because that nigga premiered the whole tape on Pitches and Planes. And yeah, I think that's what brought the attention from like Mountain Dew and Green Label to be like, I'm one of the like top 5 emerging niggas in the city type shit, because like just the weight of Holy and the weight of that whole project is like, it's on some whole different shit, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, Holy had a crazy impact on my career.
Yeah, but talk about like Level Up, because Level Up I think has more plays on SoundCloud.
Yeah, Level Up is crazy. Yeah, the shit about Level Up is crazy. I don't know why that shit blew up like that. It's wild. We don't even have a video for that. It's like, it blew up. Like, shit, that shit has like 70K. And that was when we all realized on a collective level, like, yo, we can do this shit. Right before we dropped that shit, all of us were just on like, yo, we are the future. We can really like just be on this positive shit, know we're about to go with this shit, and really just go take off with this shit. And then in that mindset, we dropped Level Up. And that was before I started mixing this shit and doing like this shit like myself. So we did that shit, and that shit dropped and just spread like wildfire. It was crazy. That's like the biggest song I got out right now, like Level Up. That shit did a lot of shit for my shit too. Shout out to Mikey Margell and the Shooting Stars.
Right, so I got the question now. You was talking about, you know, your sound is left field and all that. Just speak on, who did you grow up listening to? Like, who is your favorites?
That's a tough question, because it's like you listen to so much shit in passing, and I was so young when like I was in elementary school listening to music. So like the niggas I can say I can remember like being in school, like singing their songs and being like, yo, this nigga, like Ludacris, like Swisher House, like Paul Wall, Mike Jones, fucking goddamn, like I want to say like DMX, you know what I'm saying? Like the energy and shit. Of course Pac. That's like nigga, I'm more of a Pac nigga, you know what I'm saying? Like I fuck with Biggie, I never really delved into shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Shout out my cousin Coon, bro. Goddamn, I fuck with Bone Thugs. Them niggas was nice as fuck. Lil Wayne, of course. Who else was just doing? Kanye. Fucking Jasmine Sullivan. And yeah, it's like on just, I don't know, just thinking of like what I was listening to back then. That's a lot of my inspiration right there. But Swish House, mainly Swish House and Ludacris, and like that's who I can say like I was really like, damn, this shit fire. Like I want to like rap like these niggas.
Right. You seem like you know your history and everything as an artist and the importance of music. Just speak on Yachty this week. Talking about he couldn't name 5 Biggie or Tupac songs. Like, well, what do you think the importance of knowing music history just as an artist?
Knowing music history, I saw like it's a lot of speculation behind that shit, like the whole like mumble rap shit or like what this type of shit niggas on their side do. But it's like in the generation, like Yachty's like 18, Lil Uzi's like 21. Like niggas that do this shit are dumb young. They haven't been rapping that long.
But you're also young.
I am young as fuck, but you know what I'm saying. Niggas gain a lot of inspiration from a lot of different places, and niggas may not have been on music like that. Because if you think about it, what was on the radio when we was coming up. I'm 21, so you think about what was on the radio when I was like 12, when I was in like 2nd grade to now, it's only been like, it's not that much substance on the radio. It's not like it was the 90s or the 2000s. So I can understand niggas being like, I'm kind of straight on that shit, because if you don't really got the mind or that love for it, it's like, what can you know what I'm saying? It's like want to play football. It's like your dad forcing you to play football. It's like if you don't really got no real passion to play football, there's gonna be no drive when you get on that field. So you're not gonna go as hard as you want to. You know what I'm saying? It's just the same. It's like, I don't think it's on some like I never heard no hip hop. You can't live in America and be not heard no 5 Biggie songs. You know what I'm saying? That's impossible. No Pac, this is impossible. No Nas, this is impossible. It's that niggas hear it in passing and be like, oh, that's Biggie? Word. Yeah. But it's not like niggas are like, yo, throw on that Biggie. I love that fucking Biggie project. That, you know what I'm saying? Whatever, I don't even know his last. Life After Death or Machiavelli, some shit. He's not saying that, but like when that shit come on, niggas like, yo, like these niggas was the fucking sauce gods, and that's what that shit is, bro. It's just like we're in a different time now. You know what I'm saying? Like niggas like that look up to like Soulja Boy, Lil B, Riff Raff, and it's like niggas back then. It's like niggas back even back then like Kid and Play and fucking all these other niggas like. It's not always been about hip hop, hip hop, hip hop, hip hop, hip hop, hip hop, hip hop. Those are just the niggas that went in the books for being the greatest to ever do it. And I mean, that's a whole nother conversation if you want to talk about like niggas' goals or like what inspiration leads to where you expect to see yourself and who you want to be compared to. You dig what I'm saying? And I respect it, bro. Niggas are young as fuck. I'm older than him, so I can understand why he doesn't really give a fuck about hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Or like true, real hip hop. And it is what I know. I give a fuck about this shit, but it's not like I'm like, it's not real hip hop. Turn that shit off. I'm trying to listen to boom, 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 boom. It's like, yeah, but yeah, that's how I feel about this shit, bro.
Cobb is really like on the come up this past year.
Yeah.
Can you just speak on like how much weight that came from Carter Sutherland? Like,
Carter Sutherland is the fucking GOAT. You know what I'm saying? That is the nigga who fucking his little brother showed him a song I had called Enemies. They threw us on the first show. One of their shows at Turtletopia, and we smashed that shit. And every time we came through the Turtletopia, niggas knew what we was on. And that's just it, bro. Shout out to Carter for real, because he just put us on another show 2 nights ago, and that shit went dumb crazy. And I mean, Cobb, nigga, that's who I do it for, bro. Like Cobb, you know what I'm saying? Niggas be ashamed to be from Cobb. Niggas be saying they from West Bubble fuck, and it's like, nigga, I know my niggas right here and a whole bunch of my other niggas that are down and ride for me if some fuck shit go on. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I could be from Cobb. You dig what I'm saying? You don't call me no time on me, nigga. What are you saying? Who? You got a dip?
Nah, nigga both said niggas got to perform.
Okay, word. Yeah, but like, as far as Cobb, it's like that's who I do it for, bro. That's the fucking land, bro. You know, I die for Cobb, I ride by Cobb, I do anything for Cobb. You know what I'm saying? It's like a lot of niggas be on that other shit in the city. It's like, fuck it, I'm riding for my city. That's where I'm from. That's it.
At the end of the day, RobOlu wants to do with this music what?
I want to shift the culture of everything. I want to change the way niggas think about themselves and inspire niggas to know that they can do anything that they want to do. If you want to fly, nigga, you can fly. Dead ass. Because niggas only use 10% of their brains anyways. Smart geniuses use like 14, 15. So imagine if you spent 2 years, 3, 4, 5 years knowing how to do it. Like, it's like, I just want to shift the culture, change how niggas go about shit, and just change the wave of music that comes out now. It's like, it's easy to do turn like Holy. That shit is a hit. But niggas, if you really listen to what the fuck I'm saying, niggas is really rapping. If you listen to Northside Interlude, I'm implementing what's the trendy shit with real life stories. It's like, it's easy to do that shit. It's like, you know what I'm saying? It just takes the effort to do that shit. And it's like, that's what I want to do for the world, is just inspire niggas to know that they can be great without any type of handout or any type of pressure from any outside source. It's all internal. If you want to tell yourself you can do some shit, you can do that shit. And that's how I want to impact the world. I just want to shift the culture, impact the world, shake everything, like earthquake when I step on.
Anything else you want to say for the culture?
For the culture, nigga, you are not the plug, you the weed, man. No, I'm joking. For the culture, nigga, shout out all my niggas, bro. Shout out everybody doing their shit, you know what I'm saying? Nigga, at one RobOlu on Twitter, rob.3d on Instagram, SoundCloud, RobOlu. Nigga, I got a lot of hits coming this fall, like a lot. I'm about to be dropping some shit. Like, I got a lot of shit coming. I'm finna heat up the fall. It's about to be a real cold, but I'm finna heat this shit up. And that's what I got to say for niggas, bro. Niggas got to know I'm in my bag 2016, 2017, 2036. I'm in my bag. I'm the best nigga to step on this mic. That's how I feel.
All right. Speaking of heating it up, it's about 100 degrees. RobOlu. We out.
Niggas know I'm coming. Southside nigga from Atlanta. Super swimming, I swim, man. Fucking
Yeah. You dig what I'm saying? That's how I'm coming.
All right. Appreciate you, bro.
Appreciate you, bro.